The Cowboys will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of room to run. Touchdown.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma State's offense will have its first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Caught in the backfield, it's Monroe. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep them out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it to the back on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Quick spin on the run. Runs through a tackle. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've got a first down here to open the period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical. And grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Metcalf. Breaks into the open. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lost to fire on second down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Just a short pass to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Monroe. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Using his feet. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the D deny them on second and goal. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Quickly complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Cowboys!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half. He delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 21 to USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the 1st down. At midfield, he's got room. Flying down the left side. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. The quick out. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got his man downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Monroe. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And it's good from 58 yards out. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun on third down. Hines is tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Got a man, it's Brown. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He's got it. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Monroe. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run.
Turning it on! Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. Not enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Quickly complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 50. He gets a hand on it. That's a live ball. Defense. He's running free down the middle. The 30. The 20. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It's complete on the right side. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown!
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Works the middle of the field. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Got it, looking for the first down. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. First down, 10 yards to go. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off play action. Flips it out to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus.
Quickly complete.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. They'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Monroe. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cowboys are marching down the field. Looking for space. It's Metcalf. There he goes. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew